Mumbai woke up to an orange alert on Monday as overnight rains lashed the city. The IMD has issued a red alert in multiple districts across Maharashtra. Heavy rains across the city caused waterlogging in Vikhroli, Ghatkopar, Bhandup, Andheri, Mumbai's primary source of water supply. Tulsi Lake overflowed as the city and adjacent areas received heavy rain. Now, in fact, across Maharashtra, torrential rains are creating flood-like situations in multiple districts. From Mumbai to Kolhapur to Solapur to Nanded, the rivers are overflowing, bridges are submerged, and thousands of hectares of crops lie underwater. The administration has issued high alert, urging residents in vulnerable areas to stay cautious. In Solapur, the rising Sina River threatens villages and farmland, while in Dharashiv, over 38,000 hectares of crops have been destroyed and dozens of cattle have been lost. Nanded's Mukhed Taluk faces sudden flooding. Villages are surrounded by water. In Washim, overflowing rivers have brought traffic to a halt across key roads and highways, including the Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar Nagpur route. Meanwhile, in Kolhapur, a red alert has been issued for the first time this season. All automatic gates of the Ratnagiri Dam have been opened, releasing thousands of cusecs of water into the Bhogavati River. Similar releases are underway from Varna and Kumbi dams, raising concerns for those along the river banks. Authorities are urging all residents to remain alert and move to safer areas if needed. These are, in fact, the visuals coming in from Mumbai, where the rains have resulted in massive traffic jams. There, an ambulance has been stuck for quite some time in the traffic. Emergency services have also been hit because of the traffic situation. Because of the rains, it was slow-moving traffic across the city. It has been quite difficult to commute for the residents of Mumbai. Now, this is the third day since the waterlogging has been reported in several parts of Mumbai's old urban centers. There have been reports coming in from Vikhroli as well as in other suburban areas also about waterlogging and heavy traffic jams. Here, an ambulance has been stuck in the traffic jam and thousands of people have been stranded at the local trains as well. In certain areas, the local trains have been affected because the tracks are underwater. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what's happening at Andheri, where the subway has been completely flooded. This resulted in the traffic jam in many places as the subways were non-motorable as water completely filled the subways. Vehicles were stranded on both the sides, unable to use the subway to a large extent. Meanwhile, efforts are on to bring in water pumps to pump out the water from these ways and to make it motorable. But unfortunately, the continuous rains has only resulted in water entering these subways and making it difficult for the people. This is a situation in Andheri subway in Mumbai. Meanwhile, the intensive rains that have been predicted by the IMD has resulted in the dams reaching its maximum limit. The dams in Kolhapur were opened so that the pressure on the dam could be released. Water has been flowing out of the dams. The electronic floodgates that were installed have been opened by the authorities to allow water to flow out of these dams because it has already reached its maximum level. These were the visuals that came in as the sluice gates were in fact opened at Kolhapur and in many other dams that surround the area. The heavy rains in the catchment areas of the dams have resulted in a lot of inflow into the dams, resulting in the water levels peaking up and with the authorities having no other option but to open the sluice gates to keep the water levels of the dams under control. So this is what happened in Nanded, in Mumbai and in Kolhapur. In Nanded too, the water overflowing above the dams and authorities, in fact, opening the gates are required to ease the pressure on the dams as well. As I said, the catchment areas saw intense rain, and the water, in fact, flowing into the dam has been on the higher side, resulting in the maximum capacity for the dams in these areas. In Kolhapur too, the situation has been similar, but in Nanded there have been reports also saying that several hectares of agricultural land had been underwater and completely inundated because of the heavy rains. Meanwhile, Mumbai again struggling, the maximum city in fact facing the deluge, and several passengers struggling to reach their workplaces early in the morning itself. The commuting effort in Mumbai has been very difficult, with several low-lying areas and important roads being completely waterlogged and inundated. Monsoon showers are intensifying across Maharashtra, and according to IMD's district forecast, Mumbai city had suburbs were expected to witness the very heavy rainfall in isolated places today. Already the deluge has taken over major parts of the city. Here's a report by my colleague Shubha.
महानगरी मुंबई में बीती रात से ही मूसलाधार बरसात हो रही है और बीती रात से बरसात होने की वजह से मुंबई के कई इलाकों में अब वाटर लॉगिंग की समस्या भी जो है उत्पन्न होनी शुरू हो चुकी है। इस वक्त आप देखिए, हम इस वक्त मौजूद हैं मुंबई के साइन इलाके में, जहां पर आप देखिए कि चंद घंटों की बरसात बीती रात से जो हो रही है उसकी वजह से अब सड़कों पर पानी लगना शुरू हो चुका है और मुंबई के कई अलग अलग हिस्सों में भी इसी तरीके की आज आपको तस्वीर देखने को मिलेगी। न सिर्फ मुंबई बल्कि मुंबई से सटे पालघर, थाने, रायगढ़, कोल्हापुर, सांगली, नासिक, पुणे, तमाम ऐसे जो शहर से वहां पर बीती रात से ही मौसम विभाग ने अलर्ट जारी किया और मुंबई के लिए खासतौर पर आज ऑरेंज अलर्ट जारी किया गया। और दूसरी बात, अब तस्वीरों में देखिए कि रात से ही मूसलाधार बरसात हो रही है। मुंबई से सटे तमाम जो शहर हैं, चाहे वसई विरार हो, कल्याण डोंबिवली, वहां पर भी इसी तरीके की तस्वीरें आपको देखने मिलेंगी। मुंबई की अगर हम बात करें तो सायन, कुर्ला, चुना भट्टी, तमाम जो ऐसे निचले इलाके हैं, अब वो जलभराव की स्थिति वहां पर उत्पन्न हो चुकी है। ये आप ईस्टर्न एक्सप्रेस हाईवे को देख सकते हैं कि ये जो मार्ग है ईस्टर्न एक्सप्रेस हाईवे को जोड़ता है, जो इस तरफ जाते हैं ये थाने और कल्याण की तरफ जाता है। उस तरफ की अगर हम बात करें तो वो मुंबई के छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज जो टर्मिनल स्टेशन है उसको जोड़ता है। कुल मिलाकर कहा जाए कि जिस तरह से जो बरसात हो रही है, एक बार फिर से आफत की बरसात मुंबई वासियों को झेलनी पड़ रही है और इसी तरीके से अगर आसमान से आफत की बरसात होती रहे तो अगले कुछ घंटे मुंबई वासियों के लिए बेहद भारी हो सकते हैं। हालांकि बीएमसी और पुलिस ने लोगों से अपील की है कि जरूरत ना हो तो घरों से बाहर ना निकले।
As my colleague was saying, the situation is how in some of the urban and suburban areas, he was in fact reporting from Sion, where the roads have been waterlogged and it was very difficult for the cars to commute on those roads. And as passengers find it difficult, this is the situation that Mumbai has seen with Nanded and Kolhapur, as well as Mumbai, all of them being flooded as of now because of the heavy rains that has been lashing Maharashtra over the last few days. Meanwhile, reports have also been coming in of agricultural damage that has been reported, with several hundreds of hectares of land being completely inundated because of flash floods, and reports also coming in that the sluice gates of dams have to be opened because dams have also reached its maximum capacity, with the prompting authorities to ease the pressure on the dams to open the sluice gates, leading to further flooding downstream. So clearly the situation not being quite good in Maharashtra and in Mumbai in particular, where it has become quite difficult to go ahead with daily life, and because of the unusual rains that have been seen this time, and with the dams being completely up its capacity, and the authorities in fact opening up the gates as such. Now in Solapur, the rising Sinna river has threatened villages and farmland. In Dharashiv, over 38,000 hectares of crops have been destroyed and dozens of cattle have been lost.